Shade Hunter here. This is episode 18 of Age of Engineering, and I'm just checking out our industrial hemp seeds that are going on. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get a mob spawner with skeletons and automated killing of them and send all the bones into here. Well, not bones. I'm going to have to send the bones to some way to crush them so we can make bone meal and send it to this because this is really slow. It's kind of annoying. It has power. I hooked it all up and it's dumping into here, and all the I have a filter here, and I'll show you how those are made in a minute, but I had to do priority 1 on this so that it would check to see what can go in here first before it actually went in the machine, because it was actually sticking hemp fiber into the machine. And as you can see, we're backing up on plant oil. We've got our plant oil, ethanol, and our biodiesel, and this guy works pretty well. But we're going to work on making it a little bit better. Just like, oh, and I made these. I actually made these first because I wanted to save on the vibrant alloys, so yeah. I didn't make very many because they're kind of expensive, but I wanted the higher tier stuff. So, I have these extracting out of here, so these guys basically should never fill up, but... Oh, and I made a secondary, capacitor bank and stuck it next to it. The higher tier one is a little expensive, and I don't have the materials, but we'll get to that very shortly. So I'm going to remove you, and I can't get over there right now. Pick this guy up, this guy up, this guy up, because frankly it's not needed. I will just do that and have all these guys set to extract. I mean, the machine itself, I think, has a little bit of a buffer, but yeah. So the way this is going to work is I'm actually going to build a power monitor too and stick it in here and get some redstone stuff going on so that when this is less than 80%, then this guy kicks on. And I think instead of, you know what, let's try this. I have my hammer. I think he'll kick on here for a second. Okay. Inverted. Yes. Okay, that's what I wanted. Ha ha. So now, when I put that on there, it's really okay. That's so annoying. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Place it on there, and that's up is off. I don't like that. Alright, now it's inverted. On should be up. That's really annoying. But anyhow, I do want it inverted. So it needs a redstone signal to turn on. And yeah, it's like trickling in. I've had this thing. I actually hooked it up to my other power, so it's full. 10 million RF. I think that'll be good for right now. But I'll show you how we're going to automate that. So the conduits don't transfer from here to here directly. You have to have a chest in between. And the reason I set up this secondary chest is so that later, if I wanted, I could get a secondary cloche and stick it right next to this guy. I'm going to be filling this in later. I'm just not worried about it right now. These are reservoirs, which are really cool. They're from Ender.io, so... Ender's got a lot of stuff. Reservoir is fused quartz with cauldron. The fused quartz is... Come on. Seriously. Oh god, there we go. Is basically just quartz in the alloy smelter that I already had it set up. So, that's pretty easy. Over here, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Because this is going to be our potatoes. Put that in there. And I don't have a potato. Well, I made a kind of sneaky hole up to my area up here. So, I'm going to grab a potato. And drop back down here. And put the potato in. Just like that. But it doesn't have any power, and we're going to remedy that right now. I still have... I'm using Envy because I really don't see these things needing any more than that. So, yeah. That's the thing. So, I don't have any more Envy wire, though. That's a bummer. Alright, well, let's go get some Envy wire. Yeah, see, that's my power generation from over there. I had it go to here, and then all this power gen went to here, and it goes all the way down. Eventually, that will probably be removed, but I'm not worried about it right now. So, we need another filter, and there's our other filter. Had a hopper there. We have our item conduits. Yeah, we're good to go there. Except I need a little bit of wire. And I need a stick. And do I have my cutters on me? They're probably in my bag. Yep. And this is going to take a minute, so I'll be back in a sec. And we're just about done. Got the plates. And we'll just go ahead and use the plates and our clippers. Yeah, this is all for a very good reason. Let's get our stick in there, because we don't need much of this. So, yeah. We'll get this guy producing potatoes. Oh, you know what we need? We need a chest. A couple of chests. Because I'm going to do the same thing on this one that I did with the other one. Because it automatically feeds in, so why not just let it automatically feed in? Okay. Alright. So we know that this is not going to work. Boom. And we're going to go here, and I'll probably stick the other one back here so it can feed in. I'm not going to power this just yet because I want... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Oh, good grief. So I want to use that crate. Alright, let's use this. And go here and here. And this is going to be extract always active. And this is going to be insert. And it's going to move all those potatoes into this chest. And they probably won't all fit. That's a bummer. you know what? For the time being... Really? Why did you have to load on that side of the chest? Okay, whatever. It's going to have an issue with the poisonous potatoes when that fills up. And this only has one input-output hatch there. Will it? See, I don't know if I can pull out from that bottom one there. I don't think I can because all these machines have a little orange or blue thing where it can be input or exported. So I don't think that, I think that's just a visual thing. I don't think it actually is useful. Alright, so we're gonna put this on here. And I will make a couple of crates. This is actually going to be insert, filter, higher priority on with the... Oh, I already did the filter. With poisonous potatoes, and it probably already... Nope, it didn't. Oh, that's because that didn't happen. Okay, so that's only poisonous potatoes. And this has poisonous potatoes, and it's pulling them out and putting them in here. Okay. I'm going to take that off. It can just feed into the machine itself. Because that's just going to massively fill up this. Alright, so now I want my... Oh, I already put the connector on there. I just need these. Okay, right. This to there, and it should be running. It's running! Yay! Alright, so where are my blocks at? Grab my blocks. Put those there. And now we have it producing potatoes. And this is full. And so right now, I'm going to go ahead and... You know what? I want to see something. I want to see if it will shut off once it's like... Because I'm pretty sure it has like an internal buffer of a certain amount. And I put them at 4086 because I don't want the MV wires getting overloaded because they will melt. I'm having a serious lag issue. I think my game just crashed. I'll be back in a minute. We're back. That was really weird. It actually locked up the whole game and completely crashed. I don't know what that was about, but anyhow. I'm going to go ahead and turn that guy off. Because I've got plenty of power. I don't know what that was about. I've noticed a lot of when I've been messing with a lot of the immersive engineering stuff, it tends to crash on me. Ooh, I don't like that. But between episodes, I will be probably switching all the MV over to HV, which can transfer a whole lot more power. And then that thing will be... I'll upgrade that to 10,000. But we actually have automated stuff now. And the poisonous potatoes will be coming in here. And I'll switch these out to crates later. I'm even going to switch this one over here out to a crate, but our resources are kind of hurting at the moment. We do have this dump chest that we tend to... A couple of these that we tend to just dump the stuff in, and then we move all the ores into here to be processed, and we do have a bit of gold to be processed, but it takes so long to process this stuff. It's kind of a pain. I really want to automate it better. It's just going to take time, because now I can throw this in here and this will run, and it's slow. So I don't know if it's worth it. to continue letting this stuff run, because it does take a lot of power. So that's the next step, is to upgrade the EU production. So I don't know. But I do know the steps that I want to take next. Now that we have a sufficient amount of RF, I want to kind of... Sorry about that. Now that we have a sufficient amount of RF, I want to take the necessary steps to get a mob farm up. And it's not the normal mob farm. I'm actually going to be using Ender.io's mob farm, which is a spawner. That's system storage. Really? They have storage? May have to get into that, see how it is. Alright, powered spawners. Empty. It's a little nasty. I'm going to do an Enderman one first, which takes 2 of these vibrant crystals, which is an emerald and vibrant alloy. Vibrant alloy is done in the smelter with an ender pearl and an energetic alloy. And we've already seen, I believe we've seen how energetic alloy is made, but it's made in the same thing with gold, glowstone, and redstone. So I'm going to need to process all the ores and find out exactly what I've got going on before I continue. Another thing that this thing needs is, machine chassis we already know how, electrical steel we already know how, because now we can actually make silicon, and I've got that right here. And the way we make silicon is... Oh, I don't have any right now. I already processed it. But anyhow, we put clay dust in here, and it gives us... hang on. I'm just going to walk through the process real quick. Electrical steel is made in an alloy smelter, which carbon dust and iron, fine, that's good. But this is the silicon we're trying to get, and that requires silicon dioxide in a centrifuge. Silicon dioxide is clay dust in a thermal centrifuge, and you only get 1. Well, when you get that... What is that? Oh, crystal memory? Interesting. And then 1 becomes 4. So it's actually a decent amount, but it's all slow. This thing is very slow. I did make another... oh, good grief, it's still dropping. I made another solar panel and put it up there, and it's still killing it. But we do get a little bit of gold out of this, so it is what it is. So now, we're going to have to do a lot of processing to get this done. These guys should have sufficient power now to be able to do all kinds of cool stuff. But to get started on this spawner, it's going to be kind of a pain, because we also need a Z-Logic controller. Z-Logic controller is made in a slice and splice with solarium, which is gold and soul sand, and silicon. And so let's look at the slice and splice. Let's just type that in. Oh, honey slice, interesting. Slice and splice. We need 5 solarium. Okay. We can manage this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solarium. Let's get rid of the paper that's on there, and that goes in the corners and across the bottom. Right? Is that how it was? Yes. We need a machine chassis, which we have one already made. So we're going to go like this. We need some type of head. So let's go over here to our box. No, our crate. Yeah, we got an Enderman head. We got 3 creeper heads. We got, you know what? We'll use a skeleton head because we got more of those. So we'll use a head. There it is. And then we need an iron axe and an iron shears. And now we have to put something in it along these lines for it to work. So let's just go ahead and make 2 of each. So and we're going to need 4 sticks. I do like the fact that I've got crafting tables all over the place. So there's 1, 2, and then the 1, 2 shears. And we'll put the axe in here, and the shears in here, and we have a slice and splice. And now we're going to need a connector and power. Do we have... We have 2 LV connectors, that's fine. And we have some clay, and I think it's... iron. Okay, so we need 3 iron. And then we'll do that. That, and we have our connectors, we have a coil, we have some relays, and we're going to stick this guy in here. So we need to, I really need to clean up my inventory. We're going to stick this guy right here, slice and splice, connector, and you are obstructed because of this. You to there. You're still obstructed? What? Can you see now? Thank you. And I'm going to be cleaning all this stuff up later. I thought I had another one. I guess not. Well, no, I should have another one. It's just like vanished. I don't know where it went. Alright, so... Nope, didn't do that. We now have a slice and splice. And this guy will make our Z-Logic controller. We know we need 2 solarium, or 2 silicon. Let's see here. We want the Z-Logic, so we have the 2 silicon. Oh, we do need 2 solarium and a zombie head. Alright, so let me put some tools away. That can go away, that can go away. That. Sure, that'll be okay for right now. I don't need those now. Might need yellow wrench, maybe. Alright, so we need 2 solarium, but that one's... So this, and let's go grab a couple soul sand, get that running. So, oops, wrong one. Gold, soul sand. Let's put our 2 of those in there. And we need a zombie head, redstone. Alright. Oops. And we need a zombie head. And do I have redstone in here? Yeah, I've got redstone. Awesome. Redstone, zombie head, and now we're just needing that solarium, which is done. Put those in, and then put those in, and it's working. It's a little slow, but we have ways. Where are... I can't remember which one of these is better. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm actually half tempted to throw these in both of these. It's done already, but alright, this one 320 RF a tick. Holy crap. That's going to be a lot. That's better. That's a little bit lower. This guy's freaking fast. Really fast. Oh, it's on analog mode. Furnace only. Boom, done. But it's only 96 RF a tick, and it doesn't increase the capacity. This one goes up to 100 RF a tick, and it's equally as fast. So, yeah. I'm going to do that because it increases the capacity of them. You can put that away. Dirt can go away. Alright, well, that's all we have time for today. But I'm going to be doing some rearranging, making it a little bit easier. I have a HV coil here. Really? Why do you do that to me? It's made from aluminum wire and steel wire, and I will probably be hooking up a bunch of my, probably replacing everything with the HV in between. Just like we saw in the last episode, the HV wires can go a longer distance, so I'm going to be capitalizing on that. But I've got to go. Thank you all for watching, and please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the bell for notifications of more videos, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. See ya.